The world as we know it is changing at an accelerated pace, affecting our work, our home life, our relationships, and overall performance in life. The media has made society focus on the aesthetics of our bodies. Americans spent more than $16.5 billion on cosmetic surgery in just 1 year. With the stresses of unemployment, debt, divorce, and economic issues, mental health awareness is continually on the rise, with nearly half of American adults who will experience this illness at least once during their lifetime. Today, more and more people are on edge, depressed, and not living the way they'd envisioned. We've been distracted by focusing on other internal organs such as the heart, liver, kidneys, while so little has been invested in the education and nutrition of the one thing that is the central control unit of our bodies. That one thing that dictates our current state of mind, that one thing that creates our future, and that one thing that we need working at 100%, and that is our brain. Have you ever wondered what the difference is between those that are super achievers and those that just get by? Countless examples tell us that the main difference is the super achiever merely had more resolve, focus, and drive. Where does that come from? Quite simply, how they think, what they read, how their philosophies are developed, and how they nourish their brain. At Velovita, we've realized the deficiency in this world when it comes to brain health and positive stimulus. Your brain consumes 20% of your body's energy with significant power demands. Your brain needs cell maintenance, repair, and regeneration. Introducing Velovita's flagship product that does that and more. Brain Reimagined, a premium stacked nootropic with 16 nutrients that specifically fuel the most important organ of your body. Brain was designed to immediately boost your mental energy, support positive thinking, improve focus, alertness, mood, and mental acuity. We've learned throughout the years that tablets are difficult to digest, and gel capsules have a better bioavailability when processed through the gut microbiome. That's why our scientists have employed nanoparticles in nutraceuticals as the next generation of health and biohacking for solubility, stability, and improved absorption rates, so that you can get the most out of our nutrient-rich serum. And because of this, Brain is the super nanoceutical with a proprietary formulation, whereas most nootropics on energy drinks work on only 1 or 2 stages. Brain works on 3 stages, and when taken long-term, you can get ready for a life reimagined, epic, and limitless. If you can enhance virtually every aspect of your life performance and be mindfully at your best at school, at work, in competition, in relationships, as well as having peace within to handle life's ups and downs, would you want to know how? Just add Brain to your daily routine and instantly snap back into life to conquer each day and love it.
Hello Velovita family, my name is Dr. Saberi and I'm Velovita's scientific advisor. Today, I would like to give a nod to our thymus, very likely to be the most underappreciated and ignored organ. The word thymus comes from the ancient Greek word thumos, meaning smoke or anger or heart, soul, desire, and life. In certain cultures and belief systems, it is thought of as the organ which helps diffuse or extreme angers and emotional ups and downs. It is described as absorbing these energies and ergo, anger, soul, desire, and life. The thymus is located 1 to 2 inches below your sternal notch. And in most people, it is shriveled up and scarred after 70 years of age. But what many don't know is that the thymus is one of the most important organs for our immune system. The immune system contains different forms of white blood cells, and thymus lymphocytes, also known as T lymphocytes, they are in the top echelon of importance and crucial for such a wide array of responsibilities. If T lymphocytes become weak, diseased, or just drop in number due to different reasons, we get bombarded by viruses, fungus, parasites, bacteria, and cancer cells. The thymus is the organ where the T lymphocytes go to mature into their specialized versions, be it helper cells, killer cells, regulatory T cells, or memory T cells. Without the thymus, our immune system would be in complete disarray. All organs go through oxidation reduction reactions, all of them. In current scientific understanding, we know that our cells respond to different forms of frequencies, both from inner and outside sources, as everything has a certain frequency at which it resonates. Certain frequencies may either ramp up these oxidation reactions or, on the opposite end, help reduce them, setting into healing modes. Tune and the thymus gland is really key. Velovita's new biohack carries ions that resonate at these healing frequencies, also known as the Earth's frequencies, or some may call them the Schumann resonance. When we wear Tune over our thymus gland, it may help the gland do what it is meant to do, and that is to help your T lymphocytes mature to their optimal stages. It may also help the thymus function better and potentially even live longer. We all want an optimal immune system, especially with everything going on these days, and you know what I'm speaking of. So why not do everything I can to help protect and nurture that thymus? When combining Tune with Brain, Zlean, Youth, and Plus, you will have a more complete state of rest, recovery, and protection from multiple levels of insults being hurled at your mind and body daily. For more information on the science and benefits of Tune, check out the video section in the Vibe app. Until next time, here's to your ideal frequency.
New year, new you, new diet. A new year sometimes comes with resolutions and fresh goals. Of those, diet and exercise regimes are often on the list. Everyday Health's January 2019 article, a detailed guide to the potential health benefits and risks of the keto diet, includes a statistic on how popular the keto diet is. There are more than 1 million searches on Google every month for the keto diet. If you've been thinking of going keto, there are variations to this high-fat, moderate protein, low-carbohydrate diet. A simple Google search can tell you that the keto diet suggests an average of 70 to 80% fat from total daily calories, 10 to 20% protein, and 5 to 10% carbs. For a 2,000 calorie diet, this translates to about 165 grams of fat, 75 grams of protein, and 40 grams of carbohydrate. True, a keto diet can lead to weight loss and lower blood sugar, but it can also put you at risk for some undesired outcomes. After eating this way for a few days, your body enters the state of ketosis and is then able to start using fat for energy. It's not uncommon for people to experience the keto flu, which can include symptoms of fatigue, nausea, muscle cramps, and headaches, all a possibility for your body on its way to ketosis while running on fewer carbs. Due to potential nutrient deficiencies, a lack of fiber, and consuming an increase of saturated fats, some side effects like dehydration, lack of electrolytes, kidney stones, heart damage, or other risks can occur. However, with proper balance, planning, and supplementing, it might be a good fit. There is no shortage of keto diet success stories. The keto diet can be a great option for those looking for a significant loss in weight. Thanks to eating more healthy fats, one can easily feel satiated longer and less hungry throughout the day. If you're looking for a little help with your health and fitness goals this year, we've got great news. Plo's TM Thermo, our non-dairy coffee creamer, helps control cravings, boosts the metabolism, and supports healthy weight loss efforts and body composition goals. Why dairy-free? Increasing research from successful studies is pointing to health benefits from a dairy-free diet. Such results include benefits that may prevent milk allergies and sensitivity reactions, increase healthy digestion, help develop stronger bones, identify or resolve medical mysteries, contribute to weight loss. It's important to remain in the state of ketosis while on a ketogenic diet. This means avoiding sugar is critical. Consuming increased fats and sugar can amplify the dangers of saturated fats to work against the body, and in so doing, bring about additional health concerns. Rest assured, the healthy fats in Plus Thermo like MCT oil and conjugated linoleic acid allow you to avoid sugar and remain in ketosis. Yes, Plus Thermo is keto-friendly and vegan, and it's available this month. Whether you're on a keto diet, semi-keto, or not at all, Plus Thermo delivers health benefits for overall health and healthy weight management. Go ahead and safely bring the heat to your coffee and your goals this year with Plus Thermo.
Prioritization is the key, I believe, to accomplishing everything you want to accomplish, and to continuing to move towards your goals. And I get, I get that we all want to make sure that we're present during the holidays, and I'm no different. I do as well. But that doesn't mean that you have to completely check out business-wise for 4 weeks, right? Or even 3 days. Okay. Check out on Christmas Eve, check out on Christmas Day, whatever, if you want. Perfect. Spend time with your family, wrap presents, do all those beautiful things. But if you prioritize throughout the process, then you can keep things moving so that when December 26, 27 comes, or January 2nd, 3rd comes, whenever you start your year, you are not digging yourself out of a huge hole. Okay. And that's really the key to advancing, frankly, is making sure that you put things in place, priorities, that allow you to accomplish what you want to accomplish, including your professional and business goals. Now, let's just talk for a second. We're going to come back to business in a minute, okay? But the thing I want you to think about right now, November 28th, is I want you to think about, and we're going to dive further into this on Future Mindset Mondays, but I want you to think about what you want to accomplish in 2023. Really keep thinking about what you want to accomplish in 2023. And it could right now just be really simple, and we'll dig a little bit deeper. Monday, but just in general, you don't want to pick up those extra 10 pounds over the holidays, or extra 5 pounds over the holidays, whatever it is that you want to do. Well, when you get to January 2nd, January 3rd, okay, if that's in your mind and you keep that in your mind, then you're maybe dig out of a 2 or 3 pound hole instead of a 5 or 10 pound hole. Okay. I want you to have fun. I want you to eat the pie. Okay. I want you to, enjoy wonderful meals with your family. Okay. But a couple things that you can do if it's on your mind. Okay. A couple things you can do is maybe not overeat, or remind yourself not to overeat. Maybe drink some apple cider vinegar before you have a big meal. That helps a lot. Maybe you can make sure that you are doing, a workout session for every big meal that you eat, or work out every day, or take a walk, or maybe say no to that second piece of pie. Just little things that you can do, little tiny decisions that you can make that won't take away from your fun, won't take away from your enjoyment of the holidays, but they can keep you from digging out of such a big hole, so that you can make greater gains in 2023. That's what I'm talking about from a health perspective, or in this case, say a fitness or weight loss perspective. That's just an example. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about your business. Okay. And I'm one of those people that believes, okay. Now, first off, when we talk about priorities, okay, I'm not addressing the priorities of your life. I mean, I'm assuming that, that wherever you hold God, that he's going to keep that same place, whether that's first or what have you. This is not that kind of talk. Okay. But when it comes to life and business, okay, this is what I'm getting at. Okay. And so very simply, when it comes to business, okay, there are a few things that you can do to advance your business, to stay focused and not sacrifice and not feel like that you deprived yourself or your family over Christmas. Okay. The first thing I think you should do is definitely your friend is your calendar, your iCal, whatever you use. Let's say that you have a family Christmas party or dinner or social engagement that's really important to you. Hey, take a second. Okay. And I think you should take 5-10 minutes every day and plan the next day, plan the big things for the week, but the minute things for the next day. And so when you do this, okay, you can put those parties on your calendar and make sure that you schedule around them. Okay. Same thing for I got Sophia's recital coming up. Okay. Got that on the calendar, right? I've got some important things related to her school. Got that on the calendar. When you do a little bit of planning, you can prioritize what's important for you. See, I'm one of those people that believes that you can have it all. You can be present for your family and you can be a professional and grow and work your business and be goal oriented. I'm not one of those people that thinks that that it's one or the other. Listen, we're entrepreneurs. You got to learn how to work this into your life. And if you haven't, in have these things coexist, if you haven't yet, then by all means, it's time to do so if you plan to be an entrepreneur. And I don't mean neglect your family. Absolutely not. What I mean is prioritize so that you can get to what's most important. Okay. What's most important is, and listen, we like watching Christmas movies here as well. I just don't watch them every night. Okay. We enjoy, holiday meals and things. We just don't treat every meal like it's a holiday meal. So it's just a matter of priorities. Okay. Now I'm going to give you a little guideline for those of you in the direct sales business. Okay. In terms of where your priorities should be. But very simply, on a day-to-day basis, you need to prioritize 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the highest priority on my mind for tomorrow, for this week, for this month? Make sure those are scheduled into your calendar. Okay. And then the next things, schedule those things in as well. And then when you get down to priority 3 or 4, for example, you may have to make some choices. Okay. Do I move this out? Okay. Do I wait? Do I do it? Do I pass on this? And if you know what your clear priorities are, it makes those decisions very, very easy. And so those are things that I want you to just get good at, because if you do, you'll be able to accomplish so much more in your life and so much more in your business, all the while having an amazing family life and having your family know that that they are important to you and that you love and care about them. It's just all about priorities. Some people want to vilify the hustle culture. Hey, whatever you're into, I'm just going to keep it real with you today. If you want to advance, if you want to grow, if you want to have what others do not, then you've got to do what others aren't willing to do. And most people don't schedule themselves. Most people don't prioritize. Most people don't take their time and their money to finite quantities and invest them wisely. Most people just spend their money and they end up broke. Most people just waste their time and they end up rushing around and not doing things, the way that they need to do. Okay. So this is something that, and it's not easy. It's not easy. I know. And boy, Sarah, being a single mom of two boys, I know it's not easy. Okay. It just takes a little bit of practice. And if it's important to you, then guess what? Make it a priority. That's what we're talking about today. And so if you just be a little bit mindful of this, you can accomplish so much more. So if you're in the direct sales business, okay, let's say that you are brand new, okay, or you got just a couple people on your team, okay, these are your priorities in that way, okay, in your business. First off, it's business development. Some people call it recruiting, okay, biz dev. That means new members, new customers. That's your number one priority, okay? And number two priority is making sure those new customers know how to use the product, making sure those new members know what they need to do to get their business off correctly. That's called onboarding, okay? So recruiting, priority two, onboarding, okay? In that order. You can't onboard if you don't recruit, right? And then number three is to make sure that and this would be more for team members because customers just using the product, and you can catch up with them once they know how to use the product and get some results, or figure out what the results are, figure out how to troubleshoot, whatever the case might be. But for your new members, the third thing you need to keep in mind is make sure that they have a track to run on, that they know their track to run on. So if you are a leader, okay, if you're a leader, then you should know when your company Zooms are, okay? And if you don't, learn them, okay? Make sure your team knows when they are, okay? If you're a leader, make sure you know when the trainings are. If those company-sponsored events aren't convenient for your schedule or don't work for you, then if you're a leader, you create your own, okay? That's called creating the track to run on, or making sure everybody knows the track to run on. You need to make sure that everybody knows that because, okay, you need duplication. Like, you need duplication. If you're building a unilevel compensation plan, okay, and you're wide but not deep, okay, then there's no duplication. Why? If you're in a binary compensation plan and you're deep and nobody's got an inside leg, then there's no duplication. Why? Okay. Well, one thing I would tell you is that not everybody is going to duplicate. Not everybody's going to do what they should do. We all know priorities are really important, right? But how many people prioritize? It doesn't mean that it's not important. It just means that some people aren't willing to do it. Same way with your duplication. So just understand that that's part of the game going in. But for people that really want to know how to do it, a little bit of direction, a little bit of pointing them in the right way, and then they've got to take initiative. That's someone that can duplicate. They've got to take the initiative, and you've got to show them the right way. Now, ultimately, I'm one of those people that believes if the why is strong enough, the how will work itself out, but there's a limit to that. Help yourself out, help your business out, help your people out, okay? So those are the top three things. Now, if you got a team already of 100 people or more, let's just say, okay, then you reverse those priorities. Okay. The first priority is making sure that there's duplication going on in your team and there is a track to run on. And not everybody's going to know everything. You don't need to know everything about everything to be successful in the business. What you need to know is the most important things. Okay. So make sure there's the track to run on. Priority two would be make sure your new people are getting onboarded correctly, and 2 and 3 kind of work together, if you will. And then your third priority, which was your first priority before, but now that you got a team, your third priority is personal recruiting members and customers. And you notice I put it third. I did not make it a priority at all. It's not the most important thing if you got a big team already, but you should never stop until you are at a point where you're happy and you've separated yourself from the generation of your revenue, right? If you got things humming and you're happy with the way they're humming, then hey, take a vacay. Awesome stuff. Until that time, okay, you've got to prioritize so you can cover everything at once. Take some time to or everything in the right order, should I say, and that it gets accomplished. Take some time to breathe. Take some time to meditate, pray. Take some time to get yourself physically fit. Take some time to make sure that your family knows that you're important to them, and then go do the thing. I know people that are incredibly highly productive, and there is a little corner of their house that they don't get to but once a month. Okay. It's messy. Okay. Because that's a lower priority. It's not important. And if that's you, that's okay. That's fine. Prioritize what you need to get done. Do those things first and everything else will handle itself. So with that, guys, I just want to remind you that those are really important this time of year. I hope it was beneficial to you this morning. I just wanted you all to, number one, have happy holidays. Number two, make sure that you're keeping your eye on the future in 2023 because we got an amazingly bright future ahead of us all. And number three, I want you to just always remember, okay, good stuff in is good stuff out. Bad stuff in is bad stuff out. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that your mindset is your biggest asset. Thanks, everybody. Have an amazing day, and we'll see you guys next week on Mindset Monday.